Hello, woman. Why isn't the food ready? I've been working all day and I come home to find nothing on the table. Oh, you've been sleeping around and doing nothing. Sleep all day and do nothing. And now I am home and the food is not ready. What is wrong with you? Can you explain? Okonkwo, my husband, the food isn't ready because I was helping the children with their homework. They needed my attention, and I didn't realize how much time had passed. This hasn't happened before. I just didn't know when the time was fast spent. I'm so sorry. You also know that our children's education is very important. I'm very sorry. It won't repeat itself again.
Once upon a time, in a small village in Africa, there lived a man named Okonkwo and his wife, Amoka. They had three lovely children, Kosi, Kamsi, and Litoyo. They lived in a small, cozy house at the edge of the village. Okonkwo was a hardworking man, but he had a bad temper. Sometimes, when he was angry, he would shout and even hit Amoka. Amoka was a kind and gentle woman. She loved her children very much and didn't want them to be sad. She hoped that Okonkwo would change and become kind again. Every day, Amoka would wake up early to cook breakfast for her family. She made sure Kosi, Kamsi, and Yo had clean clothes and were ready for school. After they left, she would clean the house, fetch water from the river, and tend to their small garden. One day, Okonkwo came home from work very angry. He shouted at Amoka for not having his dinner ready. Amoka tried to explain that she was busy helping the children with their homework, but Okonkwo didn't listen. He hit Amoka, and she cried quietly, hoping the children wouldn't hear. Amoka endured the pain because she loved her children and wanted to keep the family together. She believed that Okonkwo would change if she was patient and kind. But as time went on, Okonkwo's anger grew worse. He began to hit Amoka more often, and the children started to notice. Kosi, Kamsi, and Yo would hide in their room, scared and sad. One night, after another terrible argument, Amoka realized she couldn't let her children grow up in such a fearful home. She knew it was time to protect them and herself. Amoka decided they would leave and find a safe place to live. The next morning, when Okonkwo left for work, Amoka packed a few clothes and some food. She told Kosi, Kamsi, and Yo that they were going on a journey. The children were scared but trusted their mother. They left their home quietly and walked to the next village where Amoka's aunt lived. Amoka's aunt, Auntie Uju, welcomed them with open arms. She was a wise old woman who had seen many things in her life. She listened to Amoka's story and hugged her tightly. "You are brave, Amoka," she said. "You did the right thing for your children." Life in Auntie Uju's village was different. Amoka and the children felt safe and loved. Amoka worked hard to provide for her family. She made beautiful baskets and sold them in the market. The children went to school and made new friends. Slowly, they started to smile and laugh again. Meanwhile, back in their old village, Okonkwo came home to an empty house. He realized his family was gone and felt a deep sadness. He missed Amoka and the children, but he knew he had hurt them too much. Weeks passed, and one day, Okonkwo decided to visit Auntie Uju's village. When he saw Amoka and the children, he cried and begged for forgiveness. Amoka saw the tears in Okonkwo's eyes and knew he was truly sorry. But she also knew they needed time to heal and rebuild trust. Okonkwo promised to change. He went to a wise elder in the village who helped him understand his anger and taught him how to control it. Slowly, Okonkwo became a better man. After many months, Amoka saw that Okonkwo had truly changed. She decided to give him another chance, but this time, she made sure they had the support of Auntie Uju and the village elders. Okonkwo and Amoka worked together to build a loving and safe home for their children. The family was reunited, and Okonkwo never raised his hand in anger again. Amoka and the children forgave him, and they all lived happily, knowing that love and kindness were the most important things in their home. As time passed, Amoka and Okonkwo worked hard to ensure their family stayed happy and healthy. They rebuilt their trust and love, setting an example for their children, Kosi, Kamsi, and Yo. They wanted their children to grow up in a home filled with respect, kindness, and love. Amoka continued to make beautiful baskets, which became very popular in the market. People from nearby villages would come to buy her baskets because they were not only useful but also very beautiful. Amoka felt proud of her work and grateful for the support of her community. Okonkwo, on the other hand, took up farming. He grew yams, maize, and vegetables. Every morning, he would go to the field with Kosi, teaching him how to plant and care for the crops. Okonkwo found peace in working the land, and his anger slowly melted away. He realized the importance of patience and hard work. Auntie Uju was always there to guide them with her wisdom. She would often tell the children stories about their ancestors and teach them valuable life lessons. She would say, "In life, we must be like the river. No matter how many rocks are in our way, we must find a path around them." One day, a big festival was held in the village. People from all around came to celebrate. There were dances, songs, and lots of delicious food. Amoka's baskets were used to serve food, and everyone admired their beauty. Okonkwo brought fresh vegetables from his farm, and the villagers enjoyed the feast. During the festival, the village chief called Okonkwo and Amoka to the stage. He praised them for their hard work and dedication to their family and the community. He said, "Okonkwo and Amoka have shown us that with love and determination, we can overcome any challenge. Let us all learn from their example." Amoka looked at Okonkwo, and they both smiled. They knew they had come a long way from the days of fear and anger. Their hearts were full of gratitude for the second chance they had been given. Kosi, Kamsi, and Yo were proud of their parents. They had learned valuable lessons about love, forgiveness, and resilience. They knew that their family's strength came from working together and supporting each other. As the sun set and the festival came to an end, the village was filled with laughter and joy. Amoka, Okonkwo, and their children walked home hand in hand, feeling blessed and content. From that day on, Okonkwo and Amoka's family lived in harmony. They continued to work hard and support each other. Their home was a place of love, laughter, and peace. And whenever they faced challenges, they remembered Auntie Uju's words, "In life, we must be like the river. No matter how many rocks are in our way, we must find a path around them."